Hey everybody, I wanted to share something with you real quick to add to what I had shown you a while back. The Hall of Osiris. Now remember, Osiris is this macrocosmic man. It's the Adam Kadmon. It's the Anthropos. So all these deities that you see right here that are inside here, these are divisions within himself. But this is actually the Temple of Solomon, this white building that you see on top of it. The geometry is the same because it's associated to the human body. So you see right here that this doorway right here marks the doorway that goes in to the head area. And so this area right here that Thoth is standing on top of is associated with the heart. Remember, he's weighing the heart against the feather of truth. And this is the Ark of the Covenant located in the throne room where Osiris is. Now Osiris is sitting on a throne. And Osiris hieroglyph is an eye and a throne. That is the hieroglyph for Osiris. Now, there's another thing I have associated with this to show you the human body, to show you the geometry associated with it, and it is at the very top here. I just uploaded. But it's showing the tree of life. And this also matches the geometry that we see in Egypt. So this up here would be Busiris. This is the house of Osiris. Right here, you see where it says door? This is the doorway. When you put the human body on top of this, this is right at the base of the skull. Now, this area would be at the top of the vertebrae, but this right here, you kind of have your two vertebrae. Here they actually are right here, your two vertebrae that are associated with the axis atlas vertebrae, and then you have the entrance into the skull, which is the door. And this area guards the house of Osiris, which is what Horus is actually doing right here. He's guarding the house of Osiris. This is where Tiphareth is, and this is associated to the heart, and that's why Thoth is weighing the heart against the feather of truth. And then down here you have Anubis, and she's standing on the porch area, and he's leading her into the temple, and she's going through this process. So this is actually the human body, and it's associated with the tree of life. And then up here we have Osiris. Now let me show you something else. There are these temples. Remember Michelangelo, when he was in the Sistine Chapel, we discovered not long ago in the Secrets of the Sistine Chapel from that famous rabbi guy that he was actually painting Hebrew letters on the top of the ceiling, associating it to Kabbalah. So Michelangelo did not like the church, and he did things on purpose in order to keep the church. I guess we would find out about it eventually, but here's what he did that was really interesting. The whole Vatican City, Michelangelo was involved in designing this. But the temple that's sitting right where the head is really interesting because this is the temple where the Cathedra of St. Peter is. And what is there on that altar is actually the sunburst with the Holy Dove in the center of it, but it's actually a picture of the Orion Nebula, which is also what we would actually see right here. All the way up in the head, the area where the trapezium is the same as the Orion Nebula. So once again, the church was fooled. Now, the church did not know about this, I'm sure, until later on. But it's a little bit too late to do anything about it at this point. There's also a Hindu temple showing the Temple of Solomon once again. This is Solomon's temple. This is the Hindu temple. You can see the area right here that looks like the phallus. You can see when they're overlaid, the geometry is perfect again. And here's another version of it, looking at it from a different angle. So we have Hindu, we have ancient Egyptian, we have the Christian stuff done the same way, because they're all talking about the same thing. Kabbalah, same stuff. It's all about the same macrocosmic man. Now here's what I wanted to show you that confirms the Hall of Judgment down here. So what confirms that this is actually one human body sitting on top of this right here is, the 33 is associated with the 33 degrees of Freemasonry. It's also associated with the vertebra. And what we see right here is that there are 33 columns written from there all the way to here. We have 33 columns written here. And so this is one more additional thing to show you that the Hall of Judgment is associated to actually the human body, one human body, but it's showing us the divisions that exist within the side of the human body. And this down here is the material, and this up here is Kether. And here are your 33 columns right here. So that just goes to confirm that this is the same thing once more. So we see these same temples all over the place showing the same thing. You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.